Marcus Chen makes $340,000 a year. He's a senior director at a tech company outside Austin. If you looked at his LinkedIn, you'd assume his life is solved. He has the title. He has the salary that used to mean you'd made it. Last month, he transferred $4,200 from savings to checking because his card got declined at a restaurant in front of his in-laws. That's not a hypothetical. That's the actual math of a man earning more than 95% of this country. Why do smart, high-earning people stay broke, not poor? Broke. There's a difference. Roughly a third of households making over $150,000 a year report living paycheck to paycheck. Something is eating the income before it ever becomes wealth. Lifestyle inflation. The automatic, almost involuntary upgrade of your baseline. Marcus made $95,005 years ago. He lived in a two-bedroom apartment, drove a used Accord, fell, by his own account, completely. Became $140,000, became $210,000, became $340,000. The $2 bedroom became a four-bedroom with a mortgage. The used Accord became a leased SUV. The casual dinner out became the kind of restaurant where the in-laws order the second most expensive bottle. His income became a liquid, and it filled every available space in his life studies. Find that as income rises, the savings rate barely moves. Compare that to Marcus's college roommate, Devin. Devin has been putting 20% of every paycheck into a retirement account. Automatically, Devin is not smarter than Marcus. Devin just never gave his income the chance to design his life for him. High earners don't just spend more. They spend more on things specifically engineered to look responsible. The SUV lease at $890 a month, the mortgage that stretches to the edge of what the bank would approve. The bank approves based on income, not on judgment. 2 kids in a private school. A home equity line he opened for a renovation that somehow expanded to cover a family trip. None of these show up on a spreadsheet labeled debt problem. Poor people go broke on things that look like emergencies. High earners go broke on things that look like decisions. The anchor doesn't move down, only up. Once Marcus experienced a $340,000 lifestyle, a $210,000 lifestyle. Feels like a demotion. Doctors, attorneys, and executives. Functionally one bad quarter away from real trouble. A physician making $310,000 a year sounds unshakable. $200 a month in student loan payments, a mortgage, a car for each spouse, private school tuition. That $310,000 has commitments against nearly all of it before a single dollar reaches an investment account. The income is real. The wealth is not. Income is what lands in your account. Wealth is what's left after the fixed commitments walk out the door. Money with a job attached isn't wealth. It's just income wearing a disguise. High earners are disproportionately. Brain quietly generalized that skill into, I'm probably good at this too. A colleague mentioned a stock that was about to move. Marcus put in $11,000. He was wrong. Lose about 40% of that position before he sold. Embarrassed. The average investor earns meaningfully less than the actual funds they're invested in. Selling in panic, buying in excitement, tinkering with a portfolio. This effect gets worse. As income and education rise, the home renovation that's justified as adding value to the house, the watch purchased as an investment piece, the whiskey collection, hedonic adaptation. Human beings adjust to almost any level of comfort astonishingly fast. The 4-bedroom house felt incredible for about 4 months. Then it was just the house. The SUV felt like an upgrade for about 6 weeks. Then it was just the car. The income went up. The satisfaction did not follow it up the same curve. Marcus earning $340,000 does not feel more secure than Devin earning $78,000. The shame of looking successful and feeling exposed. He can't post about a savings shortfall. He's supposed to have this handled. A lot of high earners just keep performing the version of financial success. Steelman. Plenty of high earners save aggressively, live well below their means. Actual millionaires look boring. Drive old cars. Income is a volume knob. It makes whatever habits you already have louder. The fix is structural, not moral. removing the decision entirely. Automatic 401k enrollment jumped participation from the 60s into the high 80s when saving happens automatically. The container never gets the chance to fill. Marcus, after a genuinely rough conversation with his wife, after the declined card, he automated 22% of every paycheck into investment accounts. Before he ever saw the number land in checking, the SUV lease ended, and he replaced it with something $400 a month cheaper. He finally ran the math on what $400 a month invested for 25 years actually becomes. Marcus was never bad with money in the way that phrase usually gets used. Being smart and being wealthy are almost entirely unrelated skills. Wearing the same expensive watch, the number that actually mattered was never the one on his paycheck. It was the one he never let anyone spend.